welcome back to another keto mukbang and a movie. Tonight we are doing Oz the Great and Powerful. Hey everyone, and welcome back. So good to see each and every one of you again. And I'm excited to share another keto meal with you. Tonight I have made a quiche, and quiches can be made any way you want them. I'll tell you how I made mine. The whole pan, I did it in one of those round glass pans, was only 12 carbs for the whole thing, which means there's 4 servings in the pan that I did, which means I only have 3 carbs just in my quiche alone, only 3 carbs. And then I've got a small avocado, just a half of one, a small one, so that's only going to be 2 carbs. So now we're at 5, and I have 1 tablespoon of sour cream, which 2 tablespoons of sour cream is, I believe, 3 carbs, so I have a carb and a half there. So basically, I have 6 carbs here, okay, total. And how I made my quiche was 8 eggs, 2 green onion, 1 cup of broccoli, 3 ounces of cheese, and that ham that I had in one of the videos I had that steak ham, and I did just a serving of that. So the total carb count for the whole pan was 12. And that piece of ham that I did was just 1 serving. So just look on the pack. What's 1 serving of that ham steak from Aldi's? What is 1 serving? I think it's 3 or 4 ounces, and just cubed it up. I cubed my cheese up, put up the pieces of broccoli in there, the pieces of onion cut up, and then of course scrambled my eggs in there, and then I baked it in the oven at 350 for about 40 minutes. So, and then I've got my avocado with a little bit of seasoned salt on it, and then the quiche is just a little bit of salt and pepper mixed in it, and of course my half a dollop of sour cream. And the movie we're doing tonight is Oz the Great and Powerful. Everybody that knows me knows I am a huge Wizard of Oz fan. Nothing can top the Wizard of Oz. But this one I really like. It was cute. It's kind of like a prequel, like Oz before he was in the Emerald City and, you know, taking care of everything. To me, that's what I get out of it when I watch it. That's what a lot of people are saying is it's kind of like a prequel. It's like Oz before he's Oz. So I do really like this movie, and I love the actors in it. There's a lot of great actors in it, and it was just cute. I really love this movie. So that's the one we're doing tonight, and as you see, I rented this one from the library. So I don't own this one. I don't know why I don't own this one. My husband said he needs to buy it for me. So let's get the movie started, and hopefully I will be able to share some of the clips with you guys. Tonight, oh, and I'm also drinking, this was what will give me my other half to make my total 6 carbs, everything, because I'm drinking just half of my Powerade Zero. So like I said, if you got 12 here, that's 3, and then 2 here, that makes it 5, a half of dollop of sour cream, which makes it 5.5, and then this would make it just a half, because the whole, if I believe it's correctly, yep, the whole thing of the Powerade is only 1 carb, so it's a half a carb. So that's what gives me 6 carbs then. But anyways, I'm just going to spread this sour cream around and try this. I have not had a quiche since I was a kid. And I thought, I want something different and just delicious. And how great would that be to use up the rest of that ham that I made? I thought, I'm going to make a quiche. So look at that. Look at all that yumminess in there. Doesn't that look good? Like I said, I have not had a quiche since I was a kid. Pretty good. My mom used to make quiches when we were little, but I haven't made one. I don't know why. And I love my avocado. This is going to be my good fat for the night. And then, of course, I have a little bit of fat in the sour cream. Of course, your eggs, but that's a good fat. But that's going to be my veggie for the evening is my avocado. Look at that. Quiches always look so pretty too. I took a picture of the quiche before I served myself a serving of it. I took a picture just so you guys can see how pretty it was when I pulled it out of the oven. This will be nice and filling too because the eggs and the ham, nice protein. Yum. So, what's everybody else having for dinner tonight? I hope you guys are eating low carb, or those of you doing keto, what are you eating for keto? What have you come up with? Um, I'm really enjoying doing these videos for you guys. I love to be able to help out, and so it's fun to do these videos for you guys because I'm getting to try new things because I'm coming up with new ideas even for myself, and it's helping you guys to come up with meals to make too, so it makes it fun, so it doesn't have to be so boring. You know, like I said, when I first started keto, I just basically was very simple. I always did like eggs and a meat for breakfast, like a turkey bacon or a sausage. And for dinner, I only ate 2 meals a day too. That's basically what I do now is 2 meals a day. So I did my lunch breakfast around 12 o'clock, and I would always do like an eggs and a meat. And then for dinner, I would always do a meat and like a salad or meat and a veggie. And then sometimes I would have cheese, you know, as a snack in between or something, or like in the evening I'd have cheese, or I'd have my Jello. I love my Jello treat. I take Jello, sugar-free Jello, and I either make it homemade or I buy the little containers of sugar-free. And I love to take, because Jello is nothing. It's basically water. You can eat all the Jello you want. There's no carbs in it at all. So I'll make a nice big bowl of Jello, and then I put nuts on it, like either the walnuts, which walnuts are pretty cool because they're 3 carb, 3 fiber. So basically there's like no carb in walnuts. Pecans is 3 carb, 2 fiber. So it's one carb for a serving. And I love pecans, so they're low. And then you got your almonds, like slivered almonds and stuff you can put on it. But I usually, you know, would do my Jello with my serving of nuts on it, which is my good fat, and then 2 tablespoons of whipped cream, mixed it through, and oh, that was such a delicious snack. I loved it. I loved having a lovely treat. So that's an idea for you guys to do, and I think I've showed you that before. It's a really great idea for a treat that would be very low in carb because the nuts would only be either 0 or 1, nothing in the Jello, and then your whipped cream for 2 tablespoons is only 1 carb. So it's like 2 carbs for a treat. It's not bad at all, right? For those of you that for those of you that need a treat, you know, in the evening, that actually is keto approved. So, this is so yummy. You can use whatever. Sorry, I don't mean to talk with my mouth open. You can use whatever kind of cheese you want in your quiche. I used Gouda, and I've switched my cheese over, and I wanted to tell you guys this. On keto, a question has been asked, what is the best cheese to eat on keto? The best cheese on keto to eat is your grass-fed animals, 100% natural cheese. You're going to spend a little bit more, but cut back somewhere else to be able to have that because we do eat more cheese on this diet. So it'd be better to eat a grass-fed, just like I always do grass-fed butter too. I buy it from Aldi's. It's only 2 something for the Irish cream. It is so yummy, and it is grass-fed, so it's a lot better for you. Just like, you know, just like your meats. If you can buy your meats, I buy some of my meats at Aldi's that are no steroid injections, you know, grass-fed animals and all that. I buy some of those from Aldi's, which are cheaper too, to get better meats in too. It's always better to do organic stuff, you know, organic veggies. I buy the organic kale, you know, organic spinach, like stuff like that. Wherever you can, you know, cut back somewhere else to save the money to get better foods is better for you. But you don't have to do that. People just ask the question, what is the best? Well, the best cheese is to use a grass-fed cheese. And like I said, I don't know if Aldi's has that. I know they have the butter. I know that I was at Walmart yesterday when I got my cheese, and it was around $4 for the grass-fed cheese, the 100% all-natural cheese. But Aldi's does have pretty fancy cheeses, so I'm going to see if they have the grass-fed because I bet you it's even cheaper there. And I cut corners everywhere. I will cut out everything to be able to have better foods for keto, you know? So that's the best. But if you can't afford it, I understand, then just eat what you can. But this one here is a grass-fed Gouda, smoked Gouda I have in here, and I really love it. It's delicious. You can definitely tell when you are eating a better cheese or a better butter. You can definitely tell that. So, there my nose goes again. Always blow, always have to blow it. And my nose is always running. This time of the year is the worst. Spring, oh my God, all the pollen and everything is going to come now and everything, and I'm going to start getting worse allergies. Even though I take a nose spray and Claritin, I still get allergies. Anybody with allergies understands. I'm going to use a little bit of this hot sauce that I get from Aldi's. Obviously, this is carb-free, and it's just called the original hot sauce. I'm going to put a little bit of this on because I like my stuff spicy. So we'll add a little bit of that. So, yeah, we were at, just running some errands yesterday, and my husband stopped and dropped off some movies at the library, and he picked up a couple, and he picked up this one. He knew I would like it because I've seen it before, and he knew I'd like to see that again. So, I thought I'd share it with you guys. We watched it last night, but I thought I would share it with you guys today. Hopefully I'll be able to share some of the clips with you guys. Very cute movie. Great for children, but also really cute for adults that are really into like The Wizard of Oz or just like movies like that. So, and there went my alarm again to take my vitamin. I always forget to shut that off before I shut the, start the video when it's getting close to 6 o'clock, because that's when I set my alarm to take it, so I don't forget to take my vitamins. So, and the alarm went off again. So good. Yeah, I'm very good at making sure I take my vitamins, but because I take meds throughout the day for my heart and stuff like that, and different vitamins and stuff like that, I just like to set alarms so I don't forget. I hardly ever forget, but it helps to have those. Because sometimes you're out and about, and you forget. So, and a lot of times if I'm out and about, I'll have it with me because I do keep some on me, some vitamins in my purse. So, oh, this is yummy. This is the very beginning of this movie. I want to tell you the actors that are in this one. You've got James Franco, who plays Oz. And then you've got, let's see, Michelle Williams, Rachel Weisz, and Mila Kunis. So, a lot of good actresses and actor in here. So, yeah. It's a really cool movie. I'll show you. I'll take it out so you guys can see it. Michelle Williams plays a great part. And then here's the back. Michelle Williams is the good witch. And then you got the two bad witches. And if you remember, in Wizard of Oz, you had two bad witches and one good witch. You had Galinda, and then you had the witch of the bad witch of the east and the bad witch of the west. And the one that Dorothy dropped the house on was, I believe, of the east. And then the west was the worst one or whatever. So, yep. So that's why you have to have the two witches in here. That's why, to me, this is a prequel. Because that was also when they were, like, beautiful before they became, like, crabby, old, ugly witches, right? So, last bite of that. I love avocado. I don't know how many of you do like them, but they are really good for you and a really good fat. And really high in potassium. Just a half of avocado has 150 grams of potassium. That's a lot because a whole banana, only has 70. And we don't eat bananas because they have like 40 grams of carb. So, and all that natural sugar just isn't good. I mean, it's a good carb because it's a good complex carb, but of course not for us to eat on keto because we only eat 20. But you want to get your potassium in right here. This is way more potassium. Even in just a half of avocado, there's 150 grams. So again, like I told you before, when people are telling you, you have to have your banana because you need potassium. Way more potassium in this, and especially in kale and in spinach. They all are loaded in potassium, way more than just a banana. Even though bananas are delicious, but I'd rather have the avocado and get way more potassium. So that was my last bite. So yummy. Very interesting dinner. Like I said, I'm sure many of you have made quiches, but I haven't had one since I was a kid. And there's so many things you can do with the quiche. I mean, you can make a quiche so many different ways. Just make sure you are counting your carb so you know what you're getting for the whole pie, and then you just calculate how many servings you're going to make it into, and you know what the carb is going to be. I mean, you could throw a lot of stuff in and just have the quiche without the avocado, because you could just do a lot more veggies in it, like spinach and kale and whatever you want in it, and get it up to that 6 carbs. So, because mine was only, what I say, 3. So yeah, you can get it up. You got 3 more you can add in there somewhere. So yeah, definitely try out a quiche. They're perfect for breakfast, perfect for dinner, a very good dinner. And I really enjoyed that. Really, really, really was awesome and good. So, but anyways, just wanted to give you guys a couple more tips on keto. I always like to throw some tips in there as I'm eating, and just some things that I've learned as I go along, because I still learn each and every day. So that being said, I am going to stop right here, and we're going to show you some clips of this movie, and I really hope it gets to go up. If not, then I'll just say my goodbyes. So let's get started on the movie. Kansas, 1905. And it starts off black and white, just like Wizard of Oz. And then it goes into color.
Here, ladies and gents, live and in person, that gun-slinging, sharp-shooting, honey pie of the wild
West of the world and baffled the crowned princes of Europe. He will amaze, he will astound the great and powerful.
What's that? Not now, kid. Let us leave the wonders.
I believe in you.
See this part of this girl, and then when he goes to Oz, you'll see there's another girl, a glass girl, that's all broken, and he fixes her so she can walk again. So it's kind of cool how they kind of follow the same thing like in The Wizard of Oz.
You're gonna need these.
See? If you remember in the original, he went there to Oz on a hot air balloon. And there's the tornado he's going to get mixed up into. Part's cool. He was in the tornado, but right now he's in the eye of the tornado, which is the most calmest part. If you guys didn't know that, the very center of the tornado is the most calmest part of the tornado. A little history there if you didn't know that. Now right here, you'll see the screen change from the black and white on each side there to full screen, and he's all in color. He's in Oz. Just like when Dorothy went to the Land of Oz. Look at all the beautiful color now, and then the TV's a full screen now. Isn't it beautiful? There's the rainbow. I just love all the color and just what technology can do now in movies. It's just amazing compared to like the original. They sure did a heck of a job in the original Wizard of Oz. But can you imagine doing Wizard of Oz now? Man, it would be amazing.
Oscar, Zoroaster, Fadric, Isaac, Norman, Henkel, Emmanuel, Ambrose, Tiggs. But everyone calls me Oz.
Calm down. Come on, hurry. You gotta get me out
This is where he sees Emerald City for the first time. Right now the witches have it taken it over.
That mice, Rose?
Do you like it?
There's the other bad witch.
I do so hope you like it, because I've been personally watching over it, awaiting your arrival.
Much obliged.
Praise
Now he's got to go on a journey, and they told him he needs to kill a witch, but they're actually trying to get him to kill the good witch.
What about that poor girl back there? I think she really liked you.
She'll get over me. They always do. She's a pretty young witch. There'll be plenty of wizards knocking at her door.
What is that?
Magic in a bottle.
This is where he saves that little girl.
Let's give it a try.
She's glass and her legs are broke. Kind of like that one girl that was saying, "Save me and help me to walk." So see, it's kind of like the original, how Dorothy has things that happen, and then when she goes to Oz, she meets all these people and stuff, and it kind of coincides with each other. I love this little glass girl. She's so cute. Here's where they meet the good witch, Michelle Williams. And the bad witches were trying to have them get her wand. Like in the original, how she had to get the witch's broom. Because they want to kill her, and they have to kill her with her wand. You know, so she doesn't have it.
Yes.
But she's actually the good witch.
I'm the wizard.
And there's hope.
What's going on?
Not sure. I sneezed the plan away.
I've waited so long.
There's Galinda in her bubble. And here's what they call Munchkin Land. There's the yellow brick road and everything, like Dorothy, you know, lands in when the house drops.
All hail the great and powerful Oz! One bite is all it takes. One bite, and your world will change forever. One bite, and your heart will become impenetrable. One bite, and you and I will finally share the throne. Unless you'd rather see Oz and Glinda there.
Just like in the original, there she is, in Munchkin Land. And now she is ugly.
There's so much good here. It sickens me.
It's so cool, they send all these monkeys out to go after these. They think it's war, but look at it. Scarecrows. They thought they were real people coming after them, and they added in the scarecrows. That's kind of cool. You got the lions so far you've seen, now the scarecrows. Watch this. The great and powerful. Like in the original. I love how they have all this. Like I said, it's like a prequel.
The great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
She took off her necklace. Now she turns ugly too.
Look what you've done to me! How everyone will see you as you truly are.
So that is the ending of this mukbang. I'd like to stop it right here so you guys can check out the ending for yourself, how cool that ending is. And I hope you will definitely try out that, well, with the Powerade, it was a 6-carb dinner. Hope you guys will definitely try out a quiche, make it the way you like, or you can do it the way I did it so you know exactly what the carb count is. Otherwise, add what you want in it and just count the carbs as you go along. I hope you guys will enjoy this, and also I hope I'm able to load these clips. If not, then I will just have an alternate ending. Other than that, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification so you don't miss any of my videos. I love you all again, and God bless. Good night, everyone.